Test, 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 test. Okay. All right. Running a little late this morning. Some technical difficulties. Still having some technical difficulties. Alright, there we go. Let's get this going this morning. Wind of Fury, where are you? You're down here at the bottom. Mission 2, the train would not come. I'm not going to actually read this out loud, but I'll kind of leave it on the screen so you can pause. I think this is a train reconnaissance mission. Talking about the 262s showing up. Yeah, we are to hunt for trains. Date is October 6th, 1944. It's 8 a.m. Scattered clouds. Cloud base at just under 9,400 feet. We are at Volkel, which is Coventry. Charlie 1, my call sign is Bearskin 1. 2 sections of a flight to carry out armed reconnaissance operation on enemy trains in the Apeldoorn Alimo area. You are the leader of the second section. There are 8 Tempests. Standard armament, full complement of fuel. First section takes off, clearance, green flare, northeast head 30. The further route is shown on your flight map. 8,000 feet cruising altitude, 280 miles per hour. Designated area, first section will descend to 4,000 feet. They'll do their reconnaissance while our section will descend to 5,000 feet, providing air cover and strafing ground targets unless enemy fighters intervene. Interesting. So we're actually air cover for the first section, and then if there's no fighter cover, we can drop down and assist with blowing stuff up on the ground. Okay. All right. Get this loaded up. Hopefully my voice is on this time. Yeah, microphone looks like it's on. I have a tiny little slit down by my nose that I can look down and see my keyboard barely and kind of make sure like the screen is actually working and stuff. Alright, here is our map. So we are down here at Volkel, take off. Fly northeast on 30. Look for a train. Yeah, so there should be multiple trains is what I'm picking up here. And then we fly all the way back. Okay. If I remember right, we don't really have much in the way of modifications. Yeah, we can't change anything out. The only thing we'd really be able to do is take the better engine. But I will change to the New Zealand flight skin. So last week on mission 1, I didn't have my microphone on, so you didn't get to hear anything. So I found this, there's a whole pack of New Zealand skins because this this campaign follows this squadron, which is actually from New Zealand. I'm assuming that's their flag on the rudder there. But anyways, so this SAF skin, I just kind of picked it because I don't know. They're all SA something, SF, A, B, C, D, E, F kind of thing. So I just picked this one. I don't know. It just looked nice to me. But this Ironmonger here in the title, he's the actual squadron commander. So I've kind of stolen his plane. All right, let's get started here. All right, there we go. Look around here real quick. So, as I've been trying to do, why am I don't know if you guys can see the, there we go. Okay. I am trying to fly without the HUD and the markers on. There we go. Although I'm going to leave the HUD on because I do need the radio subtitles, because sometimes it's easy to miss those, but I don't have the map or anything up. It'll also show me the get my stuff here set.
This is flight. Charlie, airborne. Over.
Charlie, proceed with your mission. Bearskin, cleared for takeoff.
Alright.
Bearskin, taking off. Out. Charlie, 2, airborne. Charlie, 4, airborne.
Oh, I didn't set my trim, did I? Nope. I mean, I still can, I guess. We're doing alright. Alright, there we go.
This is flight. Bearskin, airborne. Over.
Bearskin, proceed with your mission.
Bearskin, 2, airborne. Commentary. This is pair. Baffin. Flight requesting landing approach. Over.
Baffin, proceed.
Baffin. Roger. Break off and land individually. Bearskin, 4, airborne.
I think I will go ahead and turn off the HUD as well. No markers, no HUD. Only using the real instruments. So I don't want to pass the first section. I think we're going to be passing the first section. Yeah, we're doing 260 as it is. Our cruising speed at altitude is supposed to be 240. There we go. Okay. So the trains in this game are kind of notorious, mainly because the locomotives themselves are hard to disable, to take out, because they're big, heavy, you know, old school steam locomotives and stuff, so they're pretty hard to take out. And then they have they've got anti-aircraft guns on them, on a car or two, and their anti-aircraft guns are, in this game in general, the anti-aircraft and like the bomber gunners, they used to be super accurate, like annoyingly accurate. So they kind of nerfed them, but I don't know if they nerfed the
Wagon, fighters, spotted. 2 o'clock. Engage. Out.
Seriously? Is that them over there? Okay. Our guys aren't doing anything. So how is my engine doing? Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? I was rambling about something. Oh yeah, so the train gunners still seem to be the train and the truck gunners too. When you're going after a truck convoy, there's a fire in that town down there. Town by the river with 2 bridges. Nijmegen. Nijmegen. Anyways, it's this town. Alright.
Wagon 2, NTG, Fighter, is close, out.
Yeah, that's a dogfight over there.
Wagon 2, NTG, Fighter, to the northwest, bridge half-mile, out. Coventry, this is Baffin, 2, flight requesting landing approach, over. Baffin, proceed. Baffin, 2, roger. Wagon 3, agree.
It's so weird that we're just on patrol over here while those guys are in a nice big dogfight right there. You'd think they'd want us to go help.
Wagon 2, NTG, Fighter, to the southwest, bridge half-mile.
Southwest.
Volleyball, this is Wagon 3, proceeding to base, over. Wagon, copy.
Alright, so, anyways, yeah, the anti-aircraft gunners on the trains and the trucks are still pretty accurate. So I'm curious to see if I have to do this mission 16 times because the gunners on the train keep shooting me down. We got some flak popping off up here ahead of us. The wingmen haven't caught up with me yet. It's a little weird. Alright. Those guys are back there. Doesn't know if anybody's coming after us. And this little town, we got a town, they got fires too. Oh, there's a wingman. So yeah, so that's Arnheim. Getting a little bit better at navigating. Not too bad when we can follow our flight leaders and stuff. So that's our flight in front of us. But who are these guys? Looks like 3 flights of 2. They're real close, so if they're bad guys, we're gonna fight. Well, see, we still got some of this flak going on. Maybe those are. I'll have to look, see if we're across the line, Jets.
Wagon leader, requesting landing approach. Over.
P-51s?
Wagon leader.
Like I said,
Roger.
all these guys are like, oh, spotting is easy, ID is easy. It's like, yeah, those guys were super close range, and I'm gonna go with Mustangs because A, they didn't attack us, and B, they were shiny.
Wagon working on my own flight to continue the mission. Out.
Turn up my volume a tick. I don't know if you can see the big massive bar that popped up.
Requesting landing approach. Over. Wagon. Proceed. Wagon. Leader. Roger.
Oh yeah, were we over the lines yet? I don't think so. Oh yeah, we're well into the line, so that flak wasn't our flak. Our other flights ahead of us pretty good. They're about to engage, or they're about to be up on the first area they're going to do the reconnaissance, so we might be descending here shortly. I'm going to turn on my HUD so I can see their radio messages. Were they Coventry? No. Coventry is the base. I've already forgotten who the flight is. Yeah, but they're descending now. I'll throttle back a bit. Start watching for fighters. Charlie.
12 o'clock.
There we go.
6 miles. Engage. Out. That's it. Control for ground targets on your own. Out.
Okay. Alright, so we can just start looking for tanks and stuff, or trains, trucks, I suppose tanks. And keep an eye out for enemy fighters. So looking on the map, yeah, there should be vehicles on the ground. We got a little river. We're probably flying directly overhead. It's really hard to see the vehicles when they're moving. Sometimes they don't really put on like the sun glinting off of them, because that's how you see vehicles and stuff when you're in aircraft, just like the planes are right now. See, but yeah, if they're not moving around on the ground, you're not really going to see them too much. But they're diving on something. A train, according to the map. Make sure there's no fighters on this. I need to put a mirror on, although there's no mirror option on this one, so. We're like right on top of this train.
Target destroyed.
Oh, well, they got it anyways, so, okay. So we want to kind of angle onto the... Oh, let's follow our wingman. Since our wingmen have better eyes than me, apparently. Maybe. It looks like maybe there's vehicles on that road. Let's cheat for a second, we'll see. Yes. So we got vehicles down there that we could take out. It is nice and out in the open. I'm going to tell my wingman to attack nearest ground target.
Charlie 2, target destroyed. That's it. Search for enemy ground targets. Free to engage. Out. Charlie 2, target destroyed. Charlie 2, target destroyed. Charlie 2, target destroyed.
Wow.
Charlie 2, target destroyed. Charlie 2,
Target destroyed. Charlie 2, target destroyed. Charlie 2, target destroyed.
Charlie 2, target destroyed.
That was a little nutty. Where'd those guys go?
Charlie 2,
Target destroyed. Charlie 2, target destroyed. Charlie 2, target destroyed.
Charlie 2, target destroyed. Charlie 2, target destroyed. Charlie, rejoin formation. Continue with the mission.
Shut up, Charlie.
Spotted. 11 o'clock. Range about 3.5 miles. Engage. Out.
I wonder if they're talking about my targets. I'm still pretty high above them here. Alright. I'm glad I saw those trucks though, without my markers on. That's pretty good. So I'm kind of cheating a little bit here and there just to kind of keep them in sight. They're right up here past that little yellow diamond field. Get over a little bit more. There they are. Oh, some explosions up ahead of me there. A little too far out
Charlie
yet.
3, target destroyed. Charlie 3, target destroyed.
I don't know if I got anybody. I don't think I did. I'm curious what they're shooting at up here. Ah, a train. And maybe another train up here. See the smoke and the trees. Oh, good. I got a couple vehicles there. That's good. The Tempest only has
Rejoin formation. Continue with the mission. Out. Basket.
complete the work here.
Continue with the mission. Out.
Proceed to waypoint
Basket.
6.
Control for ground targets on your own. Out.
Yeah, that's another train. Why aren't we going for that train? Now watch, I'm going to get cocky and I'm going to try to put a few rounds on this train and they're going to shoot me down. It's coming up on that bridge. I think that might just be the locomotive. I think they took out all the cars and the locomotive got away. And it looks like there might be another one up there. But they said to rejoin formation and head to waypoint 6. Where's my boost? Get some throttle.
Whoa.
Tempest. Yeah, so we're now heading over here towards Apeldoorn, Apeldoorn, I guess. Turn our HUD back off. Alright. So we got a little split off the river there and a weird little like lake off the river. Right here is what I was just looking at. And it looks like there's a train right there. Or vehicles. See them? Where did our flight go? Where's our heading here? This one will be 27. We're going along. Going a little fast. Pull our boost back here. Where did our flight leader go? Oh, they're way over there. There they are. They're down low. Actually, I think kind of where I had them was good so I could see them, because now my big old nose is in the way. There they are. This is what's nice about VR. I can... Okay.
Range about 4.5 miles. Engage. Out.
Alright, so they see some vehicles. Is that a train right there? Yes. Yep, that's a train. Let's put a few rounds into this train. Hopefully not crash, hopefully not get shot down. Coming to this turn would be a good place to get a derail. Flip the HUD on so I can see any notifications. There's some vehicles. I took out a grain car. There's our flight leader. I'm not sure who that is. That train didn't shoot at me. That was interesting. Actually, neither train shot at me. I wonder if on this mission if they don't have guns. Oh yeah, look at all those streamers or tracers heading to the ground. They're taking out the other train car. So I was able to separate the train from the locomotive when I blew up with that one gondola. Oh, there's some flak though. Yeah, there's the train cars. I want to go out to the train cars. Okay. I mean, the locomotives are important too. That's cool, the tracers going up. But, in theory, the train cars have the supplies that the Germans need. Okay. Buddy's turning on. This is dangerous because I'm out of formation, going against the flow here.
Charlie, rejoin formation. Continue with the mission. Out. That's it. Rejoin formation. Continue with the mission. Out.
Mission completed. Return to base. Oh, cool. I got the flat gun. Alright. I'm going to do another pass before we head out. Oh, wherever they went. I think I'm on. Yeah, there's the. There they are. I wonder if that's what they did in the war. Like, if the train got blown up, if the orders were for the locomotive just to haul ass away. Probably, because that's where most of the crew is. But yet, obviously, they left some German troops behind. Of course, it's hard to stop a train, as they say. Do another run here. I really need to get lined up and come at it at more of an angle so I can get the shots in it better. Little low yet. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Well, darn. We'll take a look at them as we go by. Alright, well, that makes that simple. We want to head back to base. This is good. We'll head this way, get some altitude, and then we can get on our heading. There's our town up there. Well, I got a couple cars, and I got a train car or two, so that's not too bad. I'm just kind of glad I was able to find them on the ground without the markers and do some runs on them without the markers on them. So that's cool. That makes me feel a little better. No enemy fighters. Here's my buddies. Come down from on high. Don't hit me, guys. Woo! Dang, guys. Alright, so here's this little town, so we want to turn on to heading 250. Heading 240. Oops, I'm always going too far. I keep reading the compass a little backwards. 24, 245, 250. Throttle back a bit. We're supposed to be doing about 240. Alright. That might be our other flight over there. Oh. Did it ideal? No. Flat burst. Oh wow, we're way off course. Yeah, that is our other flight over there. That's the trick when you're navigating, is when you get off course, you have to figure out, your new bearing to get back on course, and then fly to it, and then you get on your heading there, which is a little bit easier in playing when you got your map and your slide computer, flight compass, and you're paying attention, and all that good stuff. There's my other guy. Taking some screen caps there. I used in a patch recently, they added a line that you could modify in the startup config file, so my desktop monitor is now only showing the single image instead of the split stereo image. So now I can take screen caps in VR and have them look right, as in, it looks like what I see instead of based off the right eye and everything, the dominant eye. We're working our way back down there. Kind of funny we're getting so much flack way over here, but yeah, we should see that airbase before too long. There's the airbase right there. So we're not too far off, of course. We're just a little wide, but that's fine. Because I think there's going to be one of those when we get back to the base, everybody and their brother gets to land first. At least that first flight. We'll angle and kind of get behind our other's flight here. That's right, Phoenix. Alright. Now, can I find my drink? There's my drink. Can I take a drink without making a mess? Yes. Now, can I put my drink down without knocking stuff over? Yes. Okay, good. So that's the enemy airbase. Which, yeah, there's nobody on the runway or anything. Can you see any aircraft in the revetments? No. It might just not be rendering them, or they might have them inside hangars to be hiding, or they're all up in the air. Now, where'd my lead flight go? I should be on a close lookout as well for aircraft, because this is how they would catch the 262s a lot of times. Is they would get by the airbase here, and they would just they'd stay lower than we are, so their guns couldn't get on them, and then they'd catch the jets coming in on takeoff or landing, for the most part. The Tempest here, the P-47. Now see, we got some gunfire going on over there. That looks like that's incoming. That's outgoing across the river. There's our flight, our lead flight. I lost them again. Oh, they're there. Yeah, look at all that. That's a whole lot of ground fire across that river. Pretty good little battle going on right there. So, earlier this week I finally got around to watching Downfall. The movie about Hitler's last days in the bunker. The one that has the now infamous internet meme of, him ranting and raving over whatever pop culture outrage is going on. But it's a really good film, so if you're into World War II history, it's really good. And I was telling my wife about it, that it's interesting that they don't do, in a lot of these movies, when they introduce somebody, they always put up on the screen, this is General such and such, or this is person such and such and all that, and what they're in charge over. They don't do that in this. It's just, you either know, because it literally just drops you in and it starts. There's no backstory, there's no build-up. It's just, here you are in the bunker and things are going on. So, you learn who's who as they're talking to each other, of course. But it'd be interesting to kind of get some non-World War II history buffs' opinions on some of the personalities that were in there. And, how everybody was interacting, because if you're not into World War history, you might not recognize some of these people and know what they did or what they were doing. So you might be a little, oh wow, that was him, kind of thing. Don't get me wrong, pretty much all of them demonstrate at one point or another, or several times throughout the movie, that yeah, they were evil, nasty monsters, But it's a very good movie. I highly recommend watching it. So we got a big river with a split and a lake next to it.
Viceroy, clear for takeoff. Viceroy taking off. Out.
Which is right here. And there's our Ninjimnin over there in the sun. Yeah, you can see it there. Okay, cool. And we are just about back on course. So now we want to steer to our 210. Other way. Correct our course. There we go. Perfectly on course. Boom. Alright. I think I gotta readjust my, or maybe I can see if I can turn it off, because I'm sitting down. It's not like I'm going to fall out of my zone. Although my closet door is right next to me now. Are those lakes or are those aircraft? Okay, yeah, that's just the river being kind of funky in the graphics. Now my lead flight's over there. We're about to cross over the... Are we already back at base? No. Maybe they're landing here? Oh, that's interesting. I guess that's the base right there. A base. And that, yeah, it is. Right there in that little bubble, that little loop. Yes. Okay, so they're landing here at Grave Keent. But we're going to continue on because we return to Volta. All right. That's a pretty shot with all the loops of the river, where the river got rerouted at some point in the past. I live along a major river in the center of America, and it's got a lot of those loops. I keep calling them loops. We call them something else. Now I can't remember what we call them. But where we've rerouted the river over the years, so there'll be these weird little lakes that are just part of a river off by itself. We got a little town off our wingtip, Oss. Getting a little off course here, Dave. So we'll swing over. A little bit. The Tempest flies really easy. And then we want 210 still, and due south. .210 is not due south, obviously. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm confusing my wingman though, that's for sure. Alright. Bearing 210. There's those guys. Ah, there's the Kent Airport, Keent. They're doing their patterns. Now what do we have over here? I don't have any ammo. Let's go take a look at these guys. I assume they don't look like they're going real fast. What is this town? Vagel, I guess. Where did they go? There they are. Those have got to be like A20s or something, because they seem to be very slow. So we come up on Vagel. They're near the lines, though. I want to go take a look at them. I doubt they're HE-111s. But see, they don't look like they're going very fast. So we'll just buzz them here and take a look. This town is flattened. Well, parts of it are flattened. The factories.
This is air, film start, flight requesting landing approach.
There we go.
Over.
Pretty sure they're
Proceed.
Film Star.
Roger, break off and land individually.
Commentary. This is flight. Bearskin. Flight requesting landing approach. Over.
Bearskin, proceed.
Bearskin. Roger. Break off and land individually.
I wonder why it's not IDing them. I guess maybe they're still far enough away. So we've got our landing permission. There's our airbase with the super glowing landing lights. What are these things over here?
Commentary. This is flight Charlie 2, requesting landing approach. Over.
Charlie, proceed.
Charlie 2, roger. Break off and land individually.
Alright, well, anyways. They don't seem to be a threat, whatever they are. And I don't have any ammo to do anything about it anyway, so... Sorry, guys. My wingman here. Oh yeah, there's a fight going on over there. I think we're pretty high still, so.
Commentary. This is Charlie. Leader. Landed. Over.
Charlie, clear the runway.
Charlie. Leader.
What did I put my?
Copy.
There we go. Open up my radiator. We're just gonna we're gonna fly a pattern. We're gonna wind up cutting these guys off, I think, but. There's an aircraft on the runway anyway, so. Those guys are still back behind us, wherever they are.
Honeyborn, this is Viceroy Leader, requesting landing approach. Over. Viceroy, proceed. Viceroy Leader, roger.
My guy's still up above me, wondering what the heck I'm doing. I'm gonna fly a pattern, buddies. So I cross over this other runway, not paying attention. In case somebody's on approach, they'd probably be under me.
Honeyborn, this is Viceroy Leader, requesting landing approach. Over. Viceroy, proceed. Viceroy Leader, roger.
Alright. Do we have commands to ask for
Commentary.
landing?
This is Air. Charlie 3, requesting landing approach. Over.
Charlie, proceed.
Charlie 3, roger. Break off and land individually. Commentary. This is Charlie 2, requesting landing clearance. Over.
There's a flare for somebody. Who are these guys? Don't tell us. I want to know what this facility is. I see a lot of them in this area. There's a lot of concrete. It looks like a little runway. Maybe it's just a private airfield. Little, you know.
Coventry, this is Charlie 2, landed, over.
Charlie, clear the runway.
Charlie 2, roger.
Yeah, see, it's doing that whole.
This is Film Star 2, requesting landing approach, over.
Film stop. Proceed.
Film Star 2, roger. Waterbury, this is Film Star leader, requesting landing clearance, over.
I might cheat and land on the second runway just to get this over with. Sometimes I've been in some of the other campaigns I've been doing. You'll fly in these patterns while 18 people land, and it's like, oh my gosh, busy airports. We're gonna catch up with whoever that is out there. Yeah, see, look at that.
Waterbury, this is Film Star leader, landed, over.
Film stop. Clear the runway.
Film Star leader, roger.
What are these guys? The landing lights are so big and bright, can't really see who they are.
Honeyborn, this is Viceroy leader, requesting landing clearance, over. Viceroy, affirmative, clear to land. Viceroy leader, copy.
Yeah, see, they're going in. Yeah, I think we might cheat and land on that second runway. Although I don't know if it'll count it as being complete if I land on land on the wrong runway. I don't really want to have to go around this one 3 or 4 times. Because I'd have to go around at least 1 full more time for the other guy to land.
Charlie 4, flight requesting landing approach. Over.
Yeah.
Charlie, proceed.
Charlie 4, roger.
Coventry, this is Charlie 3, requesting landing clearance, over. Honeyborn, this is Viceroy leader, landed, over. Viceroy, clear the runway. Viceroy leader, roger.
You know what? I'm about ready to do another cheat. Just turn on autopilot. We'll see what autopilot does with this. Because they fly down the center up top and then bank out. And I'm assuming,
Coventry, this is Charlie.
and we're going to accelerate time. Oops.
Landed.
We're going to accelerate time as well, because yeah, I think we're just going to party on around behind this guy, let him land, and then I can do my pattern and I can land. Let's just look around though, all the blown up hangars and stuff since we blew up this base not that long ago. Film star, yeah, whatever those are, they're over there still landing. Alright, so he's coming around for his landing. I've watched some videos lately on this whole continuously turning in to land approach that a lot of people do. I guess that's kind of a Navy military style of doing it. So, oh, he's coming in right now. Oh, well, I will let you land since you're going to land right behind
Requesting landing clearance. Over.
Charlie 4, unless he's going around.
Bearskin 2, requesting landing approach. Over.
Bearskin, proceed.
Bearskin 2, roger. Break off and land individually.
Commentary. This is Charlie 4. Landed. Over.
Charlie, clear the runway.
Charlie 4.
There we go. Alright, so
Leader. Roger.
I'm taking back over here. So huh. Now who is that? But anyways, yeah, I watched Red Ram's got some videos on it. iFly Central has some on it. There was another one I was watching too about it, compared to the squared off patterns I'm used to flying. So, where's my altitude? Right about right. Is that a bearskin as well? I think so, yeah. 2-2. That's my wingman. Feels like I'm low, but okay. Where's my speed? I'm doing okay. We are going to bring down our gear. There's the runway. Degrees flaps. Don't stall out, Dave. Anyways, I guess that rounded approach was more for carrier landings where you're in tighter and you've got a moving target. It helps you, I guess, kind of stay focused. I am way too high now. Although we'll bring in full flaps. That'll let us have a steeper approach. And we'll see if I can do this without spinning out when I land. I'm a little slow. Real slow, actually. Gotta be careful turning so that I don't stall. Right on the edge of stall. There we go. Boy, that's steep. There's a flare. Oh, she's floaty.
Commentary. This is Bearskin, leader. Requesting landing clearance. Over.
Bearskin, affirmative. Clear to land.
Bearskin, leader.
Copy.
Not great, but not too bad.
Commentary.
No.
This is Bearskin, leader.
Don't hit the
Over.
planes.
Bearskin, clear the runway.
Bearskin, leader. Roger.
Clear, runway cleared. Let's see. And then we just need to pull our pitch prop back. And we can open our canopy. And we can do all the other engine shutdown. There's our mission completed. At least this time I didn't bend up the landing gear like that, like I did last time. Alright, so that was this mission. Let's see how we did. Yeah, I don't know why it kind of suddenly spins out. It doesn't have a tail wheel lock, I don't think. I don't think it has one. So, I'm not quite sure why it likes to spin out. Wow, 53 minutes. Thanks for sticking with me if you watched all that. 2 transports, 2 rail cars, 1 AAA gun. So that's not too bad. Makes me a ground ace in a day. I don't know if they count them the same as we do, as the air side does. So there's something way over here that got blown up. Oh, a Spitfire went down. We've got... Oh, that was that dogfight we saw on the way out. G6 Lates versus Spitfires. Come on. Then over here, what's all this? FW-190s versus Spitfires. Then, yeah, up here, there's the car I destroyed. And here's some more of that train that got blown up. And over here was the other train. Passenger car. Passenger car. We'll assume it had German troops on board, not civilians. And then over here was that other train. There's the flat gun I got, and you can't quite, it's not going to do it. It's not going to behave, but there was another car back there. Whoa, okay. So cool. All right. So next week will be Mission 3, Never Push Your Luck. Let's just take a quick look, see what we got. Enemy motorized vehicles and railway transport again. Okay, so more ground attack. That's cool though. I was been wanting to do some ground attack after all the dogfighting missions I've been doing, dogfighting campaigns. So anyways, if you were watching, thanks very much. If you are curious, these get archived to YouTube right after this, so they'll pop up there in a couple hours. And sounds like I've got some family issues to take care of, so I will talk to you guys later. See you next week. Bye.